You can get inside the Matriarch's core almost on demand. And once you're inside, you are safe from the Matriarch, safe from Arc, and you can farm massive damage directly on the core with either high DPS weapons or your Raider's tool. For most guns, the core takes 50% bonus damage. But as I showed in my legendary weapons video, the Dolabra, Equalizer and Jupiter get an even bigger bonus. 125% extra damage when hitting official Arc weak spots like the core. So here is how to get inside consistently. The key is to destroy the Matriarch's armored side panels. Do not worry about the front panels that the Matriarch opens during the fight. For this method, attack from the side and focus the side armor. One side panel can be destroyed with roughly 1 Equalizer mag or 7 Aphelion bursts. Heavy ammo weapons also work decently, but the energy legendaries are much cleaner for this. Once the side panel drops, get close to the Matriarch and use your snap hook straight into the exposed core. That is the ideal entry, but even if you miss slightly and land on the hip or the top of the Matriarch, the attempt is not dead. You can still climb or drop your way into the core from there. Once you're inside, the Matriarch itself basically cannot hit you. Other Arc cannot touch you either. Sometimes you may take small splash damage from other players shooting the Matriarch, but in my testing that was never enough to kill me. The one thing you really have to watch is for a deadline placed by another player. If you hear the deadline sound, jump out immediately, but honestly that almost never happens. The Matriarch will also try to shake you out after a while. If you only destroy one section of the side panel, there is less room to move inside the core, but there is also a smaller gap for you to fall out. If the Matriarch shakes, spam jump. More than half of the time I was able to grab the hip again and climb back inside. And if you get thrown out completely, you still have options. Snap hook back in, or run to cover, heal and repeat the method. Today I managed to do 4556 melee damage while sitting inside the Matriarch's core. That gave me 34,162 solo trial points. In friendly lobbies it is hard to do much more than that because other raiders are shooting the Matriarch too. But outside of melee damage trials, it makes way more sense to shoot the core with something like a Volcano, Dolabra or Equalizer. Dolabra and Equalizer both do 900 damage per mag to the core, which gives you 1800 XP per mag thanks to the 125% weak spot bonus instead of the normal 50%. There is also another strong spot you can use, the Matriarch's hip socket, or as some players call it, the gooch. That spot is not as powerful as being inside the core, but it's easier to reach. You do not need a snap hook and you can even do it with a free kit. On Spaceport especially, it is fairly easy to climb onto the Matriarch's belly and then move into that pocket. In one free kit run I managed to do 3835 melee damage from there. So the simple version is this: if you want the highest damage, break the side panels and snap hook into the core. If you want the cheaper, safer, non-snap hook version, climb into the hip pocket instead. But if you get inside the core, that is where the real damage is.